What Have You Done for Your State? By Anna von Reitz. From R.S. Anna said, to give huge thanks to all those Americans who are taking the time and making the effort to reclaim their own birthright political status and who are booting up their state and county Jural assemblies all across the country. What she is not telling you is they are leaving her delusional thinking that has put so many in jail. Then always saying they didn't do exactly what she told them. All of a sudden they are all stupid people. What has she done for the people in her own state after how many years of claiming she knows all? Answer: I have done it all for everyone in this country, even ingrates like you. The core members of the living law firm served notice and left U.S. citizen and taxpayer status in 1998. We did not recontract into the successor implied contract and so preserved the absolute standing of our claims to our own assets and the claims we put in place in behalf of the individual states and the United States of America as a whole. Each one of us chose a position to ensure that there were living people securing the rights of each kind of state interest. The original states, 13, are in a different status than the states created under the Northwest Ordinance up to 1860. Which are in a different status from those created but not enrolled in the Federation after the Civil War, and finally, those states' trusts that contain the remaining assets of the federal states of states. Our small group was able to cover all these different status states. I am one of those covering both the Alaska State Trust and the group of states formed under the Northwest Ordinance, which keeps me plenty busy. If you want to know what I have done specifically for Alaska, I have pretty much single-handedly prevented the Queen from selling off her tribute gold interests in Alaska to the Chinese, which bulwarks our country's ability to secure its own mineral resources and our access to gold, which may be very important if the rest of the world goes to a gold standard. I have also pretty much alone and unaided successfully rebutted Russian claims that the Alaskan land jurisdiction was vacated except for the holdings of the Russian Orthodox Church, and so, according to them, Alaska should revert to Russian ownership. They couldn't fly that unrebutted because of me and the fact that my land claims were already recorded and cured with standing favoring the Alaska state and people. Because of me and also Michael Young and others and the agreements we have in place between us, there is no way for the weasels to claim that Alaska's land jurisdiction is vacated. I also claimed the assets of the Alaska Permanent Fund for Alaska and Alaskans. Strange but true, if you take the Alaska Permanent Fund dividend offered by the state of Alaska each year, you give up your claim to the fund assets in presumed equitable exchange for a small kickback of interest from the fund's earnings. So I and my family have foregone the several thousands of dollars we would otherwise receive as dividends each year in order to secure the Alaska Permanent Fund and its assets in behalf of our state and its people. I am sure that if I thought about it I could come up with more that I have done for Alaska and the rest of the country, which would have suffered real losses if Alaska's minerals were sold off to the Chinese or the Russians had succeeded in their claims, but all things considered, I think I have done my share. How about you, Richard? What have you done for your state? Please hit subscribe, like, share, embed, and get ready for many more Anna von Reitz videos.